Cosmos.
Yeah. And we have game 1 on our way.
Yeah.
I really need to make a Twitter.
You probably should. So game 1, and already we're seeing verticality coming into play. You're noticing that Moon is taking to the skies a lot to start using some of these projectiles. And wow, Red doing a great job.
Both team just really just attacking each other, feeling each other out. They're like, okay, what's going on?
It's the opening seconds. One thing that I've noticed from Red is they've done a great job. Wow, the isolation into the handoffs is just so prevalent. And when you're dealing with I guess such projectile-oriented players, that's exactly what you're gonna need to do. Wow! Huge play from Jerm there, running off of the stage using the L-Wind, and he's able to actually send Dakpo straight to the Shadow Roll, make him lose that first stock. Apologies, Cosmos down to 1 stock. Now, situation where you see on stage left, Jerm back to the corner, and Dakpo right there with the bear. Cosmos hoping to make the most of this newly found control. Again, they're going to need to make some big plays. That opening from Green has been so good.
That was clean. Okay, because Dakpo just hit the Zaire, and then Cosmos is like, you know what? I'm going to throw out the big old blue thing. I think it's a side B. I don't know much about Corn, so...
No, it's a Dragon Pulse shot.
Yeah. I've never messed with Corn in my life, so...
Dude. Corn's a really cool character.
Both green team just keeping really good pressure, like stay off my stage.
And they have Red in the corner, but yeah, you're noticing that Cosmos, he does such a good job with the Dragon Lunge, and he's going to be.
And that was a really good pivot grab by Moon. Almost killing Dakpo there, but getting back. Charging up that. Oh, I just said it too, charging it up, but he's like, you know what, let me just throw it out.
And while there was the friendly fire, you look at the percentage that's on Lucy, and it doesn't really even matter. He knew that wasn't going to KO.
Oh, gets a little bit of health.
Wow. That was such a strange position. They had a sandwich going on, but with Dakpo kind of stuck in that corner, he didn't have all the room really to act the way that he wanted to. Cosmos looking for that final aerial. He knows that because these stocks are tied, it takes this next stock maybe to be the swing stock. Make it so that this game is back in Red's favor. Right there, strong bear, but wow, the capitalization. You can't grab that ledge twice. He didn't have that invulnerability, and Lucy just making such a smart play. So far, a big part of this game feels like smart decisions off of the corners from this green space.
I agree. And this is why it's winner's file. Everybody's just attack. Everything's going on right now. It's so good.
Yeah.
Like, no one's really making a mistake. Everybody's making really solid plays and just... Okay, Dakpo gets that. Very good, very good.
They take the stock lead, but looking at these percents, this game might be a bit closer than you think, even though there's a slight stock lead in favor of Dakpo and Cosmos.
And Corrin is just such a good... For doubles, like, she has so many tools that can kill her. From her counter, side B, so many things.
Yeah, the Dragon Pulse shot, of course, stunning opponents, and that makes it such a useful tool. But beyond that, Corrin also just has great range, and I think that's going to allow...
oh, that was a beautiful downer by
great
Cosmic.
Downer. But that,
and then Cosmic catches him on the top with the up air.
It's all about that range. He's able to put himself in positions where he can strongly capitalize off of great aerials.
I didn't think that last kill was going to kill. He was at like 67, something like that. And good job on Red Team.
You know, looking at that game, it felt like the first 2/3, you know, early game, mid game, it was just both players kind of feeling each other out.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, Cosmos and Dakpo, it felt like they did such a good job of consistently getting all the stage control. We went from situations where it would be Dakpo in the corner, maybe Cosmos in center, and then both the green team members kind of mauling Dakpo, to just Red having really good control. They had really great handoffs, and Cosmos had really, really good kills at the end to really capitalize off of some of those handoff situations that we were talking about before.
Yeah, agreed. Uh-oh. Are they going Garden of Hope? Are they going to do it?
Maybe.
They going to do it?
I'm ready for it. Are you ready?
There's so many strats. Like, look at that pot. Like, you can use that as, like, a barrier. I love this map. It may sound weird, but I actually like it.
You're a goober.
I am a goober.
I just want to talk about how much of a goober I am. I can't even open up this water bottle. Like, I'm just making a fool of myself at this moment.
You need help?
I'm going to manage.
All right. Oh, there you go. See, you say everything and it's like, got it the last try.
Somehow I managed.
Still undecided.
I mean, there's definitely a lot to think about.
Oh, yeah. This is not only good to think about what you can do, it's also thinking about what they can do on the stage, you know.
I think that, yeah, this to me makes sense. They have maybe some room to run around. It's one of those projectile traps, and beyond that, it's at the same time a bit smaller, which allows them to get a lot more of those potential plays off of the edges, right? Because that was a really, really big factor in that last game. Just how efficient both King Lucy and Jerm were in regards to their edge.
I love how King Lucy's always having a bomb out, because even if Dakpo or Cosmic go in, the bomb like saves him. It's like, boom, no, you can't combo B, stop that, and it sets him back in the neutral.
Wow,
Ooh,
Cosmos,
that up B.
Yeah, opting to recover high, and actually does clip Jerm. So again, we're seeing flashbacks of that game. Wow!
Lucy went for that read. He was like, yo.
And Dakpo was right there. He's just like, you know, I have this little bit of distrain on this aerial, and I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna clip you off. Moon.
That was really, really good on Moon.
Yeah, Lucy.
Because he knew Jerm was at the right percent. He's like, okay, even if I hit you, I'm not going to kill you. But he's at kill percent, so he basically hit both of them and saying, okay, he's going to die, and he didn't die. So that was really good.
Wow.
Whoa, gets a stage spike.
And it's something that we're seeing from Green is even though they have these moments of friendly fire, because they have such good awareness on their percents, they know that even if they hit their teammate, they're not going to die from it. Whereas they're going to connect with the opponent, and it's going to be a stock advantage.
Very good back air by Jerm getting that kill.
Yeah, and speaking of stock advantages, Green currently holding the stock lead. It's going to come down to whether or not Lucy can continue to maintain this stock.
Because we just saw the exact same example, but last time, Dakpo had like 2 stocks. He had 1 stock. Everybody else had 1 stock.
And speaking of Dakpo, man, that stage spike that he did was so clutch. The percent that Jerm was at was far too low. And nice play.
And Red Team just right now having really good stage control, letting them not get on at all.
And a lot of it really does come down to some of the decisions Cosmos makes. You'll notice he'll jump up in the air, and he'll just wait for the defensive option first and foremost. And even there, when we're talking about Dakpo, remember how good he is at shifting his offense. He recognized that Cosmos was in a position where he was very vulnerable, and all of a sudden directs some offense to get some pressure off of Cosmos and prevents him from losing the stock. Both of the Red Team members, though, in the corner at this moment, and right there,
that's gonna kill.
Lucy, beautiful capitalization again, but he's going to be finally losing his first stock.
Yes. Jerm gets a little health. Oh, that sends him with a back throw, and he's like, yo. Not only Nessa's back throw isn't the only one that kills today, he said. Okay,
and what was looking so good for Red all of a sudden is swinging in Houston's favor. They have the stock lead, but now it's going to come down to whether or not we can see Lucy continue to hold on to his stock. He was doing such a good job with the stock tank roll.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Did you see that?
The footstool, yeah.
Yeah, the footstool combos are always real.
But like we were talking about, losing the stock so quickly, that F smash from Corrin, that devastating KO potential that character possesses, it's such a threatening character, especially in teams.
It was a good job, Moon, or PJ kept that stock, because then he just used it. That was very good. Oh.
And what a trump bear from Dakpo. Now it's King Lucy against the world. He has so much percent to work with. F smash, that's actually going to take out his teammate. A rare error perhaps from Dakpo here. He's at a position where he's very vulnerable, and I think that Lucy has the percentage that he needs to close this 2v1 out. Can he do it? Can he do it for Houston? Jabs coming out from Dakpo. Doesn't want to overcommit. Yeah. Oh my god! Lucy with a magnificent comeback. That 2v1.
Yeah, right there, I feel like that was really good. I felt like Dakpo, yes, he is good at spikes, but I felt like he just should have just played it safe and stayed on stage, because he didn't need to get that at all.
No, it was such a risky sort of play, especially when you're dealing with a recovery like Toon Link's, right?
Yeah.
Because it has that sort of coverage, it grants you that sort of protection.
It's like a tornado sword. Like
tornado sword. That sounds just terrifying. That literally is Texas weather in a nutshell this past week, man. Tornado swords.
I like that one. That was good.
It's scary, man. Shout outs to the homies in Wiley if you're still alive. Like, good lord. Can we talk about how some places in Dallas it was raining grapefruits? Can you imagine?
My friend's truck got destroyed.
Can we imagine that the sky opens up and it falls grapefruits of ice? That's terrifying, dude.
Many bowling balls. Ugh.
Oh, God.
I just feel bad whoever didn't have their car in the garage.
No, man.
Now we have the last game, Game 3, on our way.
Game 3.
This is for all the marbles.
They're going to be going over to Town and City. Now, this is an intriguing pick. I think because it's a bit more constricted than Smashville, it's going to be a bit harder for them to set up some of those zones. But already we're seeing Green do a much better job in this game than they did in some of their previous games, where they're just establishing control off of the gate. It doesn't feel like it's that slobber knocker sort of set, but wow.
That was unfortunate on Moon right there.
Yeah, Lucy throwing away a
I think he thought he had a jump, maybe didn't, something like that. But that's really unfortunate. Especially Game 3 in this situation.
Yeah.
Because I was just about to say, Green team had a good job of keeping them off the stage, and then one thing happens.
They had like the control of the stage, and they forgot about control of the carry.
Great down there by Cosmic.
Ooh, that time Dakpo coming up a touch short on the follow-up. And again, just waiting. And the fact that he was in that particular area almost forced Green to go towards the center. And Cosmos was just waiting with the F smash. Absolutely beautiful play. It's almost like Dakpo is sending a message at times where the strongest offensive option is just waiting.
Okay, did it kill Dakpo? Was it? And this is really looking in Red Team's favor right now.
But Green can certainly come back. Again,
oh, yeah, they can.
Again, this is just really, I look at it and it's really just a one stock difference if we take Dakpo's current stock off of the table, since it's at such a high percent. And that was actually at the
yeah, he says Dakpo, then just boom, goes up in the air, dies.
Ooh, down airing through everybody. And we're noticing that Lucy and both Lucy and Jerm do a good job, I think, of kind of being in those zones where they can really capitalize. But wow, disgusting footstool from Cosmos to put Jerm on one as well. These Warriors from Houston have come a long way, but now each of them a stock away from being sent to the loser's bracket.
Oh, that was nice. Jerm said footstool will go back to the other guy. Cancels the side B. That's down there.
Ooh.
See, that was really good. Let me tell you why. Because Jerm was fighting Dakpo over here. Moon decides, like, yo, back off, and goes to help his teammate. That was really good textbook doubles play.
Exactly. And with that sort of play, they're actually able to take the deficit and bring this down to last stock all around.
Yeah, now we have a slightly even game.
Red's made some good decisions so far. But this comeback factor, this late game presence that we're seeing from this squadron from Houston in the late game just might be a bit too much. I'm looking right now at Lucy more than anything else, right? Being a Toon Link at 90% against a character like Corrin, you're definitely in that threat zone where a single Dragon Lynch might be able to take the stock. Or, you know, just a nearly charged F smash. Dakpo not able to take the stock quite yet, but right there, the flip kick and just covering that ledge option so well. He was retreating and he didn't want to get caught up by that spin attack like he did last time, and just such smart decision making. And
gets him with that tipper. That'll do it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was a really close game. And now going to game 3, everybody getting spiked and everything early and just coming back. He's like, no, and then that was good. That was really good.